Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Pathologic. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and this is Aglaya.
Yes.
Yes, she says. Yes, she asked us to come here. Very happy to have you here with me. Thank you very much for joining me. And I think she's going to give us our main quest for the day. We received the letter last episode, and I came here running not the fastest I could, but at the moment we only really have one house to visit of the ones that we have available right now. Except, of course, for Olgimsky, who we want dead. Well, I want dead. You might not want him dead. And some of you actually don't. I'm sorry, but I hate him. So that's going to be how that's going to go. Bachelor, she says, I would like you to explain a certain important point to me. You have a close relationship with the Canes. Do you not? Yes, I'm quite fond of the Canes. The Canes will help us, she says, if they are still capable of anything at all. That is, to gather the necessary documents concerning that unusual structure, the polyhedron. Why do you need these documents? Are you joking? How am I supposed to work without documents? Firstly, I need to draw up a so-called Inquisitor's argument, which will contain documental evidence providing a rationale for my decision. There could be a tribunal, and it's not something to be trifled with. Secondly, that blasted block. Oh, that's the general, or whatever his name is, or his position is, turned out to be not as dim-witted as I expected. He is taking advantage of my youth and weakness, and decided to ascertain the validity of my decisions himself, without having, I don't know how that's taking advantage of your youth or weakness, without having a shred of understanding, of course, and of course doubting me from the start. Very well, what documents do you need? Well, basically, I need to know what that structure is. I need all documents pertaining to that building. There's probably a connection between its fantastic form and the fantastic events that have taken place. Yeah, I completely agree with you. I can't wait to learn more myself. The Canes, she says, surely know everything. Maybe they keep copies of the blueprints? After all, that Chimera was built under their patronage. Let them be the ones to make excuses now. Well, why? It's something to be proud of, not make excuses for. You think so? She asks. Well, I believe so. In any case, I'll speak with the Canes. Do you have anything else?
There's little time left, and I still need to do so much.
I'm listening to an equal, Bachelor. I'm speaking to an equal, Inquisitor. Oh, boy. I actually didn't pay attention to what she said, but that is indeed our main quest, and our letter is over there. Aglaya. Did I say her name properly at the beginning of the episode? Anyway, I imagine Georgi is not going to be the one to talk to, because he's sort of baked out of his mind. But I'm still going to go over here, and I imagine also Maria isn't going to be the one. Hey, do you keep books?
Few people know death. We only endure it, usually from determination, and even from stupidity and custom.
And custom, he says at the end. Why is it custom? You endure death. I think that's just more of a token thing that he said. I don't know. Anyway, I hope I'm not under attack. Everything seems to be quite alright. Flamethrowers all over the place. My health is, yeah, not feeling very well. And I'm, of course, in... What? Oh, the game is confused about my infection. I mean, I assume. Right? I'm confused.
It is far easier to be wise for others than to be so for oneself.
That is true, actually. That's the very interesting way of putting it. Although I do doubt how wise you can be for others in the first place. But not you in particular, just generally people. My consciousness hasn't completely returned yet. He says, what's going on? This is not how you normally talk. But I can't talk to him. Oh, game. I mean, I figured it was gonna be the architect who had the blueprints. Like, of course he's the one. But she specifically said, let the Canes be the ones to make excuses. I don't understand. I don't understand, but I'm happy that I am not infected. Well, at least it doesn't look like it. Hi, did I get my infection burned out of me by you guys? Oh, I have a knife. I can do this. And of course, you guys have the rioters. Yeah, I'm never gonna be able to kill these guys unless I, or these guys reliably, unless I go into houses. And even then, I'm not really sure if we gain a reputation by killing ninjas. I imagine so, but maybe not that much, because they're just looters. It's fine. They do. I mean, who cares about them, right? Okay. Time has passed. It's now 9 a.m. We have time enough. We have so much time to go around and have a chat with everyone and all that sort of stuff. Let's look at where we are. We are in the wrong place. Unless, of course, this is plagued. It is not. It doesn't look like it. Judging from the houses. Looks like a lovely part of town. I must admit. No plague over there. No, we got plague. Now, where is it? Oh, it's over there. And coming at me. Hi, guys. Oh, look at what we have over here. Thank you for not killing me. Very much appreciated. Okay. So, no, this is also not where I need to go. What am I doing over here? I thought I was coming over here. But I don't need to, because I completed that side quest already. Yeah. I've ordered the extermination of the people of the city. I'm also going the wrong direction. Yeah, I know. It was a tough decision, I guess. Took me a while to decide. Of course, it has been decided a while back. So, well, I guess that's that. I think I heard a flamethrower. I think there might have been a rat on my tail. And I'm glad it wasn't too close, because these guys... Oh, that's perfect. Oh, that's perfect! Not the rats, though. Oh, come on! I gotta save kinda close. Not too close, but kinda. And maybe we're gonna be able... Nah, well... I don't know if they're gonna respawn or something. I know I'm gonna go with a rifle instead, because freaking rats, honestly. Freaking rats! Please don't kill me. Can you kill the rat? I mean, it's right there. Well, I'll be better with a rifle than I will be. Huh. I can't believe I didn't get infected. I could swear I had a yeah, there's definitely going on and stuff going on. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, the rat is confused. Go away, ratty. Okay. Whew. Okay, you're gonna kill the other guy, aren't you? Oh, well, you got... Seriously. That knife wasn't meant for me. That knife wasn't meant for me. It was for the other guy, and I just put my brow in there and got hit in the face. Oh my god. Okay, let's take care of the rat first, because it seems to be the only one that comes after me. If I step to the side... Oh, it loads twice. Maybe I don't need to step to the side. Right. I do, as it turns out. Why does it do 2 loading screens? It clearly does that, doesn't it? It's got this loading screen. It fills up the bar. Shows something that's like a transition. There it is. And then has another loading screen. Go away. It's good. Okay. We have many things to do. Many places to be. A save's coming to do as well, because I just saved. Okay, so now we have a cloud that comes after me right there. And another cloud that doesn't. And I got another cloud over here that I can avoid easily. And now I'm probably not going to be able to get that other criminal that's over there. Whatever. I just hate the sort of ghosting effect that happens. Sounds like a criminal being burned. Oh. Nope, he's there. Oh, you jerk. Come at me, bro. In the leg. Not worth it. But it's all for the, it's all for the reputation. How's my ammo doing? 24 is pretty good. Go away. Oh, no. Oh! Boy. Okay. It's not after me, surprisingly enough. Hey, you guys don't talk, do you? No. Seems like I'm in combat. Oh, I see you. That's good, that's good. And I didn't shoot anyone else. Yeah, screw the lethality of that. That definitely isn't that even... It's not true. That thing doesn't hurt anyone. The rifle is terrible. Okay. Let's go up. Wait a minute. Dude! That's him. That's the one I need to talk to. You jerk. Nice carpet, though. Oh, hi. Yeah. I was just gonna shoot them for jokes. Also, I think I know why I'm cured. I talked to someone who cured me. Is the Inquisitor... Do I need papers? What happened? Did you guys make me come over here for nothing? Also, what happened to him? I can't do anything with these. These guys are kind of blocking my path. I mean, plenty of drawings. But I can't do anything. What in just... I don't get this. I don't get this, guys. Talk to me. Is it you? You jerk. You all look the same. Can't you, I don't know, grow a mustache or something? Name. Let's establish your identity first. Where's the owner? Who are you? We're here on duty, kind sir. So you're the offender's friend then. Or an accomplice. Yeah, I'm on duty as well. I want to hear a full report now. Then it should be of interest to you that your friend is to be held responsible for the crime of murder in cold blood of 4 servicemen. Our informer has indicated that the murderer's architect resides in this very house. The sentence is to be executed immediately, and now you are going to tell me where the offender can be found. Will I? Oh, this is news to me. Let's see. Why in the world would I know that? We're going to find the offender sooner or later anyway, he says. Oh, that's great, then you don't need my help. We already have tactical data suggesting that one of the offenders is hiding in the ruined building in the central part of town and is presenting armed resistance. I suggest you cooperate in his arrest. Or else. Oh, I do like marmalade and cheese. That's the else you're referring to, isn't it? Yeah, he'll come back here soon. Wait and he'll be here. Definitely don't leave here, for sure. So they decided to get rid of Peter after all. What does Andre have to say on the matter? I'd like to hear him boast now how he cares for his emotional fragile sibling. I must find Peter before he does anything reckless, like burn any evidence of his work. He must be hiding somewhere in town. But where? Well, it's the polyhedron. This is a problem. Because I have no idea where he would be. So I'm gonna go to the bar. Hey guys. How's it going? I'm gonna go to the bar. And I'm gonna hope that his brother knows where he is. At least that I can convince him to tell me if he does. The problem here is that I said I was gonna help the army. I don't think it really matters, but I just kind of wanted to get them out of my sight. Okay, that's good. Man, that guy's about to kill his friend. Oh, this is good. Let's go. Let's have a chat with Peter Stamatin over here.
Yes.
Andri, sorry. Oh, just the person I wanted to see. We've had quite an adventure here. My knife loves strife. It has a gripe with the type filled with tripe. So tell me, what would be best? Should I drag my little brother over here to always have him by my side, or rather move to his place? That's... What? That's Griefes? Oh, that's like grief. You're talking just like him, the type filled with what? How did you put it? I was actually quoting Grief. He loves this kind of folk says, claims it attracts luck to weapons and averts malicious spells. Taking lives is disturbing, you know. Anyone who dares to do do that will get their just desserts. I know that from experience. Yeah. And whom did you kill? Oh, you see, my dear brother is seeking pink elephants. Seeing pink elephants. He's talking to bottles. The conversations seem to be enlightening, too. He mostly does the listening. And so he got into his head, as far as I understood. He decided that he was at his limit and wanted to try his luck. Oh, boy. So he's in a crisis. Let me guess. Started yesterday? Yeah, he's been getting uncanny ideas. He wanted to pay visits to all his early works. I mean, the ugly ruins, the stairways to heaven that are scattered around the town. He said that he needed to find the ideal place for something, and I have no idea what he has in mind. Oh, man. Come on, let's go find him. I go north, you go south. Take some pills with you, I guess. Let's go with that.
Why are you standing there like a dummy?
Does he actually do that? I'll never leave my little brother again. I'll stay right by his side, and I won't let anyone come close to. At least closer than my knife can fly. Yeah, is that supposed to rhyme? Because it kind of did. He may have withdrawn too far away from you while you were wasting your time boasting here, but that doesn't matter. So we have to go to the dang it. Stairways to Heaven. But where are those? There's one over there. I remember that one. It might not be one. I'm trying to visualize town here at different spots. I know there's one. I know there's one over here somewhere. I also think there's one down there. They're really hard to spot in the map. I know there's one at the over here. No, oh, there's some. Ooh, this is gonna be impossible. Yeah, I think that's one, and I think there might be another one over there because they're all jaggedy. And that's another one over there, so that might be where he is. And then on this side, there's none. How are there three? I think there might be another one down there. Yeah, the jaggities. That's not it. Definitely don't recall seeing any up here. But then down here, maybe over there. I rarely go this way. I don't think that's one. I'm gonna say it's not. There's nothing over there. And I'm pretty sure there's none over here. I don't remember going. Okay, so we are going to the center of town, to Earth, I believe. Is it Earth? The center of town? I don't remember precisely. It doesn't really matter. It's just a name. So we're going to the center of town, and we're going to be looking for Stairways to Heaven. And that we have heard of them already. We've heard that name before. And hopefully nothing terrible is going to happen. We have plenty of time. It's 10 a.m. Of course, this main quest might be enormous. So, yeah. And of course, I am skipping a mission because I denied the mission from whatever her name is. What's her name? The Olgimsky madam. And then there we have it. We have a first one over here with fire. I saw that before. I thought this guy had just done the burning. Is he gonna be here? Freaking hell. I met you before. What are you doing? Send me the dark blue flame. I desire to burn down not in earthly, but in heavenly fire. It's him, isn't it? It is. Right there. You jerk. So please do bring me the spicy spirit, he says. Bring me my smoky, dense, odorous sap. Smelly sap. That's actually an English word, but still. I want to burn myself in Twyrine. Look, you look like Hellmate. So you've changed your mind to become the master of cremations after all? Is this how you want to die? Silence! Listen to my confession. I'd rather confess to you than to her. Listen, and I shall tell you of what I had managed to create. When I studied architecture for a longest time, I remained passive and didn't do or make anything at all, except observations. It always seemed to me that any house is so much more than walls, a hearth, and a roof. I'm listening. At last I realized that any building is an edifice, because those are synonyms. A concurrence of planes, lines, rhythms, and temperatures that can become a perfect vessel for a soul. Not a human soul, no, a bigger one. The soul that no man can communicate with yet, for it has no shape, cycle, or voice. Are you referring to an intelligent being? I don't know, he says. Neither did I know or experience the soul back then. I only sensed its existence and loved it in advance. When my passion reached its zenith, I realized I just couldn't live like that any longer. I wanted to speak its tongue. I wanted to touch it. This heat is intolerable because of all the fires, I suppose. So this is just basically me distracting from the conversation. Go on. And how can he stand it inside that thing as well? And so I gradually began to try, he says. I started to design buildings that were not buildings. Chambers. Though, I know what they were. They weren't buildings, they were edifices. Chambers that people couldn't live in. Everyone thought I was either a madman or a joke. Only my brother believed in me. He and a few that were privy to my secret. They knew that my designs were not intended for men, but rather for this wondrous soul. Actually, I must say, architecture... I remember reading a... Well, I say reading a book. I read 2 chapters of a book that talked about architecture in its relationship with art. And how it can be considered art, how it can be considered not art, and how it can be partially and all that sort of stuff. Architecture has a lot of design in it, all things considered, and design is not art. That said, there are examples throughout history of this sort of architecture, this sort of impossible architecture, but I don't know their names. I remember reading them, and I don't think they ever formed a school or anything of weird architecture that doesn't serve a purpose. But the thing about architecture is that even statuary can be architecture, or at least architecturally relevant, so that doesn't have a purpose. And of course there's a lot of design aspects, but again, design about architecture that can be completely purposeless. What came out of that, I say? Finally, he says, I understood that I was on the right track. I knew I've discovered an insane but genuine feature that only a lover can feel, and I knew I was striking true. I constructed project after project, but all of them contravened the laws of earthly physics and geometry. That's why they all look like ruins, because they came down crashing. Seems like my beloved soul was unlikely to find a permanent shelter on this earth. Why? Wait a minute. Your beloved soul? Oh, yeah, the soul that's, you know, greater than humans and all that sort of stuff. Chimeras, he says. They were all chimeras. Nobody would have allowed me to even model them, if not for Nina the Wild, the Cain matriarch. Oh, that's okay, nah, I guess, because that's how Russian works, apparently. I didn't know that. Before this game, that is. Oh, that's when my brother and I met her. She married Victor, went to live here, and provided me with everything. The place, the materials, the working hands, and most importantly, the hearts willing to believe in miracles. What do you mean? I mean that buildings demand people. Moreover, they demand that all the kids are all gonna die, aren't they? They're not. The Cain said that they were the only ones that were gonna survive, although that you can also understand that as them dying because they're crazy. Moreover, he goes on, they demanded the people that would demand those buildings back. Museum showpieces, models, abstractions, mind games. These are all not my cups of Twyrine. Nina gave me a whole leaving town, a town aching and craving to go heavenwards to the stars, a town desperately hungering for a crown, the crown I've given to it. Is that so? I've built it from prisms and mirrors, he says. I've managed to focus them, to capture the perfect trick of the light and dream. That's right. I'm a trick master, the ultimate magician. I've focused the aura of magic just like a lens focuses sun rays, and now the town is dying, poisoning my precious wreath, my crystal bud, my focus. But this is treachery. How is it treachery? But more importantly, how is the tower responsible for the town dying? Because I think that's what it is. Let's go with this one. I don't know what this is. So what can your and besides, I think I know what that is. Treachery in the sense that it's all sort of mischief and secret underhanded work and all that sort of stuff, but that's not really what I'm concerned for right now. I just want to make sure the Canes achieve their goals, because I want to see how that ends. So what can your polyhedron really do? I'm gonna ask. I cannot put it into words, he says. It's only been tested by the children yet. If you ask them, they tell you that it brings their dreams to life, plays their games. Oh, yeah, just like a computer. Daydreams with them, transports them into someone else's fantasies. Heard anything about it? Yeah, I have. But the Canes could tell you even more. They tell you this is a vessel that can hold the most precious substance of all, the focus of a soul. But even they cannot understand what they have been granted. Neither can I. And I will never be able to repeat it. I'm dead. So, this is suicide. It is, he says. See, I was smart enough to take the designs of my creation to the parting. Oh, yeah, but I need them. It's a keepsake. Oh, old boy, I'm thirsty, old boy. Bring me 5 bottles of Twyrine, and you can have the designs. No one would be able to decipher them anyway. And if they do, no one would build it. Why do you need that many? I'm not planning to drink them, he says. I need them for self-emulation. Go, I'll wait for you. Burning Twyrineless is frightening. Its vapors would exalt me to subtle planes. I'd be a mere pile of ash falling to the ground otherwise. I just feed the earth, as the steppe people say. I'd gag. Anyway. Oh, damn you to hell. Just don't do anything stupid. I'll have another word with you later. And actually, I'm not going to bring the Twyrine, but I suppose I can. What I want to do is I want to go back to Andre, because I think he might have a different plan. Peter has requested 5 bottles of Twyrine. I think I might have like 2. I might be able to buy them from guards. With these, he plans to kill himself. His request, however, provides me with much needed time to delay. Oh. Sorry. With much needed, his request, however, provides me with much needed time to delay. The main thing, of course, is to prevent him from burning his designs. Yes, that is the main thing, indeed, Bachelor. Although, I also would like him to not burn himself, because he's one of the bound. Although we've seen that doesn't matter. So I'm not really sure why they even included that in the game. So Andrew might not be there. I hope he is, because I'm not going around town looking for him in all the places. Well, I'm not doing that anyway this episode because we're out of time. So for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been my death. How am I gonna get out of here? And more importantly, how much health did I lose? Yeah, this has been Pathologic. I really hope you've enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and leave a comment. Like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching and for enduring those weird cuts that I don't understand anything. And I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.